Hey everyone, I'm Seamus and this is Quays Newsround. Coming up on today's show. Elon Musk's new rocket is delayed. The new emergency alert that could save lives all over the country. And what is it like to be a Muslim worker during Ramadan? Not everyone is happy. First, the starship of the world's richest man, Elon Musk, faced a launch delay this week. The most powerful rocket ever was unable to take off on Monday because of a frozen pressure valve, but the ship is still reusable. Musk hopes that this will begin an era of travel between planets for humankind. SpaceX announced another launch attempt scheduled for tomorrow. You may have heard that some doctors have chosen not to work because they don't think they're being treated well or paid enough. For the latest on these strikes is Johnny outside Salford Royal Hospital.
Almost 200,000 hospital appointments have been delayed recently as a result of the ongoing junior doctor strikes. These add up to over 500,000 hospital appointments that have been delayed over the recent year. But why are they striking? According to figures from 2008, there's actually been a 25% pay cut from that time in the wages of junior doctors. The average junior doctor wage is only £14.09. Junior doctors argue that this isn't reflective of the life-changing efforts that they put into their job on a daily basis.
Did you know that the word Ramadan literally means hot month in Arabic? And yet most Muslims don't even drink water during the day while they are fasting. This is to show their dedication to their religion. Adam has more details.
Ramadan, a holy month in the Islamic calendar where Muslims worship, fast and pray, is coming to an end this year. However, concerns are still ongoing about whether Muslim workers' needs are being met whilst fasting on shift.
It was really difficult. So some days they would fully outwork me. They would give me so many tasks in a day that I would genuinely get so exhausted. Sometimes I would take extra days off, even though I shouldn't have, because I just had no other choice.
As we live in a multicultural society, it seems discussions like this will only increase with time. However, I'm sure for now we can wish everyone a happy Ramadan.
And next, the emergency alert that will light up your phone this weekend. Here's Brendan with more.
If you have a mobile phone, then this Sunday you're going to hear an alert at 3 p.m. It's going to sound a bit like this. Your phone may also vibrate, and it will last for up to 10 seconds. And that's going to happen even if your phone is switched to silent. But why? Well, the UK government is testing new technology that will help to alert the public about life-threatening emergencies such as fires, floods, or extreme weather. If, for any reason, you have a secret phone which you don't want anyone to find, then it's simply a question of going to your phone's settings and turning off emergency alerts. Or, if you just like to have a nap after a Sunday roast, just make sure to turn your phone off.
You might be on TikTok, but if you're under 13, it's actually against the law. And it's believed that about 1.4 million children are breaking that law. So, what are the dangers? Earlier, I spoke to an internet security expert to find out more.
Difficult to answer how much data they collected, but what I can tell you, if we are measuring this according to the big data 5 V's, the volume of data that organization collects, the velocity of the data is so huge. It is something that even we can't imagine.
For children legally allowed on TikTok, aged 13 above, how can they protect themselves?
The younger people, do they really understand the concepts of this security? So personally, I believe it starts the responsibility of the parents, and it is the responsibilities of the schools to implement such kind of policies and education to educate these younger people.
Recently, it was the 25th anniversary of the Good Friday Agreement in Northern Ireland. Eleanor's in the studio to explain why that is important.
Yes, so hundreds of years ago, British settlers settled on the island of Ireland. In 1949, that country was split, with most of the settlers staying in the pink area of Northern Ireland. The rest stayed in the Republic of Ireland and formed its own country. Now, Northern Ireland still borders the island of Ireland. Now, some in Northern Ireland want to be Irish, others want to remain British, with many of those Irish identifying themselves as Catholic nationalists. Others identify themselves as Protestant loyalists. Now, this isn't always the case, but those loyalists want to remain in Britain, the nationalists want to be in Ireland. Now, in the 60s, this caused a lot of tension, with many dying and a lot of fighting. But on the 10th of April 1998, the Good Friday Agreement was signed. This brought peace in Northern Ireland, and even gave them a government. But many are still unhappy, and the government cannot come to an agreement. This has led to more protesting and fighting. But recently, today, Bill Clinton, former President of the United States, is in Belfast and commemorating the Good Friday Agreement and why it is so important.
Thank you, Eleanor. Next, sport. Man City face Bayern Munich in the Champions League tonight. Harriet's got the details on this one.
It's a huge night for Manchester City as they face Bayern Munich in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-finals. Here at the Etihad in the first leg, City won 3-0 with goals from Rodri, Bernardo Silva and the striking Viking himself, Erling Haaland. Bayern Munich manager Thomas Tuchel said it would take a miracle for his side to get through to the semi-finals, but there is a glimmer of hope with the return of their top goal scorer, Choupo-Moting. Kick-off is tonight at 8 p.m.
Well, that's all for today. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.